Hello, Advanced Brown and Apprentice Belt students. This is your video for the week of November 23rd, Thanksgiving week. All right, you are going to need your hand pad here in just a second. Of course, we are working on bow, and actually, I'd like you guys to have your nunchucks handy today. So if you've got a pair of nunchucks around somewhere, pause the video and go get them. All right. If not, then you'll just have to skip the nunchuck part of the video that we do today, but I would think all of you guys have a pair of nunchucks lying around somewhere. So pause the video and go get it. We'll be using those a little bit later. Let's get started. Focus. Respect. What do you say at the beginning of class? I would love to. Student creed number 1. I intend to develop myself in a positive manner and to avoid anything that would reduce my mental growth or my physical health. Number 2, I intend to develop self-discipline in order to bring out the best of myself and others. And number 3, I intend to use what I learn in class constructively and defensively to help myself and my community and never to be abusive or offensive. All right, grab the hand pad, guys. We're just going to do 2 of our exercises that we've been working on. We're going to do the sit-ups. All right, so I like to do the sit-ups like this, guys. Pad over your head, come up and put it between your feet, and then go back, and then the next time you grab it again. All right? You're going to go for 45 seconds. 45 seconds of that. I'm going to time you. Let me get my timer ready. 45 seconds. Down on the ground. Grab your hand pad and go. All right? Once up over your head. The next time, put it between your feet. 45 seconds. If you've done this in class or done it before, try and beat the number you've gotten before. We are 15 seconds in. You got 30 to go, guys. Keep it up. Looking good. I can't really see you, but I'm going to trust that you're looking good. All right? You have 20 seconds left of the sit-ups. I hope you made sure you had enough room so you're not going to hit your head on anything. And 10 seconds left, guys. Keep going. Pump out a few more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. All right. Good job, guys. Good job. Next is your burpees. All right. So jump. When you jump, pad up over your head, down on the ground, hands down, kick it out. No push-up. Feet back. Up over your head, all right? I really want you guys to jump your feet back as far back behind you as you can get, nice straight back, all right? None of this, all right? I want those feet all the way back, and then jump them back in and stand up and jump, all right? Same thing, 45 seconds, guys. This one can be tiring. All right, here we go. Get in position. 45 seconds of burpees, and go. Don't hit the ceiling. Hope you guys don't have low ceilings where you are. Keep it going. Make sure you're kicking those legs straight out behind you. You've got 30 seconds to go, guys. 30 seconds to go. You can do it. Then we're going to get into our karate. Only the 2 exercises today. So I can put my hand pad down. 20 seconds left, guys. 20 seconds left. Keep it up. I know you're getting tired. Burpees are hard. 10 seconds, guys. That's all you got. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. All right. Good job, guys. All right. So now we are going to grab our bows. Let's do our required work first. I am in the dojo today, so I can use my real bow. All right, make sure you guys have enough room. You're not going to hit the ceiling fan or knock a lamp over. All right, maybe you've got a shorter bow or you've got a broomstick or something that you can use so you don't have to swing the big giant bow around in the house. But do the best you can. We're working on our Tokamini no Kun. All right, and let's... We're not going to do the whole thing today, guys, because we got a lot to do. I know a lot of you probably know the whole thing already, and there are other videos where you can watch the whole kata. I did the whole kata last week on your video, so you can watch it there. It's also on YouTube, on the app, on the website, all over the place. I want to do just the ending a little bit, guys. So here we go. Let's go. I'm gonna turn my back to the camera, so I'm doing it the same way as you guys, because otherwise it's pretty tough. All right. So right foot forward. All right. You're just standing up from being down on one knee. Right foot forward. Just standing up from being down on one knee. All right. Actually, I might try it sideways here so you guys can see me better. All right. So right foot forward, just standing up from being down on one knee. All right. So here we go. Boom. And down block. Overhead strike, and now it's just our series. Drop it to your belt, up, down, side, side. Get those elbows up nice and high. See that? Side, side. Elbows should be up here, bracing the bow. It's not this. That's weak. This is strong. All right, side, side. Horse stance, snap strike, and then shuffle back, circle block. All right, and feet all the way together on this one. Now you're going to step back behind you and block. Nice strong block too, guys. Flip the bow over and catch it under your elbow. See where I've got the bow, guys? Right there under my arm, and it's up by my eyes. All right, nice and high. We don't want it down low. We want it up high. Reach your front hand to the back end of the bow and do your baseball swing. Don't destroy the house. And straight out in front of you. See my arms, guys? We don't want this. I know it can be tough to hold the bow out this straight ahead. If you're having a hard time, you can choke up, all right? But the goal is to be right at the very end of your bow and holding it straight out in front of you, all right? Slide it to your normal bow stance and step up Seisan stance head block. All right, this I'm gonna do towards you guys, all right? So it's easier. So you guys are gonna be here, so horse stance, reverse strike. I'm doing it the same way you guys should be doing it. So our two circles, 1, 2, all the way behind your neck. Reverse strike all the way out to the side. Now helicopter spin so you can reverse strike over here. 1, 2, wind it up, all the way out to the side here. Now you're going to bring it in and step your left foot straight back with a reverse strike. And a ki. All right, this is the second required ki. Now, helicopter spin. Your left foot comes all the way through to the front and reverse strike towards the camera, to the front. All right, now I'm going to step my right foot up and go to here. All right, hand at the hip, and it's 1. See the elbows again. 2, 3, 4, down on top of the head. And then you finish up. All right? So that's the end. That's where people get the most confused, guys. All right, so that's the ending. Let's go back and do this again here. Horse stance, all right, with our circles. All right, so here's number 1. Now watch the helicopter spin. We call it a helicopter spin because you're spinning it over the top of your head like helicopter blades. But watch this. See how I'm doing it to my side? And I get a lot more power in my strike. So if you've been doing Tokumini no Kun for a while, all right, and you're feeling pretty confident, try to do your helicopter spin to the side instead of over your head. Because here, my strike is very short and not super strong. But when I do it here, I get all that power in the strike. All right, so 1, 2, boom, and then try and do it on your side so you can get a nice strong strike the other way. All right, so give that a try a couple times, guys. All right, you can rewind the video and just do the ending a couple times, and of course you can go see the video all kinds of other places if you want to practice the whole kata. All right, especially if any of you guys are watching that are belt testing coming up in a couple weeks. Make sure you keep practicing this kata. All right. But otherwise, we are all set with bow. You can go put your bows down, guys. And we are moving on to empty hand kata. All right, so we're gonna move on to Shinto kata, guys, for the apprentice belts. If you're an advanced brown belt, just start practicing your Seiin Chin kata right now, all right? Or you can just fast forward to the Seiin Chin part and skip over the Shinto, because advanced brown belts, you don't need to know Shinto yet, all right? For the apprentice belts, we're gonna go over just the stances here a little bit today, because there's a lot of stance changing in Shinto kata, all right? I'm gonna change the camera just a little bit to make sure you guys can see my feet, all right? And I'm gonna face away from you again, because Shinto is way too hard to mirror, so here we go. All right, so kata, Shinto, hands down, feet apart, we step out to our ready stance. Now it's cat stance, guys. First one is cat stance on the angle, all right? Then wrap it around, and I just stomp my foot down here. This isn't really any stance at all, just stomping your foot down. But now, long stance for the back fist. Make sure this is a long stance. Step your back foot up, Seisan stance for the punch, all right? And then horse stance for the double blocks. Now I do my spin, and I'm gonna end up in Seisan stance again. Back to the cat stance for the jump kick. I do my jump kick, and I land in Seisan stance. All right, around to the back, Seisan stance. One more time, step the right foot, make sure the right foot stays in front for the punch, Seisan stance. Circle step, Seisan stance, guard. Horse stance for the chops to the back, around horse stance for the chops to the front. Now here's where it gets tricky, I'm trying to position my feet so you guys can see. So it's horse stance here. Long stance for the over-the-top chops. Back to horse stance for double down. Shift to long stance again for the open hand side block. Now we'll stay in long stance for the hit, the grab, and then I step all the way through, and it's long stance here for the throw. All right? Now we're going to crane stance. Make sure your knees are together. All right? I can't get my hand in there. See, my knees are right together. There's no room. That's a good crane stance. All right? Down block. All right? Then it's kick, horse stance, double down, back to crane stance. Set the feet. All right? This is Seisan stance, but you keep the back foot up on the ball. All right? Because horse stance, boom. Actually, not for this one. This one, we're circle stepping forward with the double blocks. Seisan stance, Seisan stance. Here's our spin, more Seisan stance. Now, the right foot comes all the way around for crane stance back the other way. Horse stance with the elbow, still horse stance. Pivot, back to crane stance. Now here's the set I was talking about, and you can see better. Keep your foot up on the ball because you're just going to do a kick immediately. Landing Seisan, circle step punch, Seisan again. Step back, the double hits is a horse stance. All right, back to crane stance yet again. Now I'm going to kick and crane stance the other way with the left hand down block this time. All right. Set, this is a Seisan stance with the foot up, all right, because I'm going to do the kick. I set down in Seisan, still Seisan, hammer fist, kick, then down on one knee, punch, and I'm done, all right. So lots and lots and lots of stances in this kata, guys. I'm going to tilt the camera back up again, all right. So changing stance almost every move, guys. All right, so that's the tricky part of Shinto kata. So practice those stances, because sometimes we get so wrapped up in the upper body moves, we forget about our stances. So work those stances, all right? Meanwhile, we're going to go to Shinto kata for the advanced brown belts and apprentice belts. You can join us for Seiin Chin because you know it. Or keep practicing the footwork for Shinto if you want. It's up to you guys, all right? You've got control of the video. But Seiin Chin kata here for the apprentice belts. We're going to skip the beginning, guys. I think most, if not all of you, have this part down pretty good. So we're going to start and do the rest of Seiin Chin Kata. All right? So we're here. We're on our last stab. All right? Knuckles into the palm, pull back, reinforced punch. Make sure it's in the middle. See how this is in the middle of my body, guys? Up, elbow. Reinforced block, reinforcing the wrist. Step in, block, Seisan stance. Step in, horse stance down block. Come back, horse stance down block. Same thing other side, reinforcing the wrist. Seisan stance block. Step in, horse stance down block. Back, horse stance down block. All right, now piece moves. 1, nice and slow. Other side, 2. Now remember, right foot, right foot, right foot, guys. I'm going to back up a little bit so I don't hit the computer. Circle step forward, catch the hammer fist. Shuffle up, punch. Now I'm going to step the right foot all the way around to the back corner. All right, and I'm doing this backward. I don't know if I'm in the correct corner here. All right. And for this one, the front foot steps in. All right. Uppercut, nose block, down block. Step back, down block. Now I'm going to switch to the other corner. And this time it's the back foot that goes in with the ki. Uppercut, nose bob, down block. Step back, down block. And now it's our break the bear hug, guys. So cat stance here. Let me change the camera so you guys can see me a little bit better. There we go. All right. Cat stance, hips up, back, head block, elbow. Switch sides, hips up, back. All right. Head block, nice high elbow. Shift to Seisan, punch straight down with a ki. Behind your arm. Circle step forward, bring the arm up behind. As soon as it goes by, this hand is on my chest. Head block, nose bob. And pull back for your final move. Cat stance, elbows together, and break apart. All right, there we go. So that is the last 2/3 of Seiin Chin, guys, because again, everybody gets this part down pretty well after a few times. The rest of it with the stepping is where we have problems on the angles. So keep practicing that Seiin Chin, guys. Good job again. If anybody's watching who's going to be belt testing, all right, work on that Seiin Chin. Everybody who's testing needs to know their Seiin Chin kata. And now let's get your nunchucks out, guys. One pair of nunchucks. I want to have some fun here today. Let me get set up. All right, so get your nunchucks. Get yourselves an empty water bottle or two, guys. Empty water bottle or two, all right? And you're going to set it up on whatever you've got, all right? You can put it on the arm of the couch, all right? If you, anything that you can set the water bottles on where you're not going to break something, guys, all right? Arm of the couch, a table, a chair, your bed, whatever you've got. And we're going to do our snap strikes and knock the water bottles over. All right? So here we go. Just like this. Oh, not like that. There we go. There's one. And there's two. All right? So I prefer the snap strikes from your hand, guys, because you can aim it better by letting it slide through your hand. I can aim it right at the water bottle. Whereas if you do this one, it's really kind of circling over the top a little bit more. You're going to come down on top of the water bottle. So I like this one better. You can try it both ways, see which one you prefer, all right? And set up those water bottles, and you can set up as many water bottles as you want. If you want to do 10 water bottles and go boom, 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 be my guest, all right? You can try it with both hands, all right, on both sides, but have fun. Just make sure, you know, your water bottle isn't going to go flying and hit mom in the head or anything like that, all right? But practice the nunchucks on those water bottles, guys. It's very good, all right? And make sure they're empty, too, so they're not going to make a mess. Good. All right. Good job today, guys. We're going to finish up now. All right, you can practice the nunchucks with the water bottles. You can pause the video or practice after we're done here, but we are going to bow out for today. All right, keep working on either Chinto or saying Chin, depending on what group you are. Tokamini no Kun for everybody. Again, there's videos all over the place that you can look up if you need some help. All right, and have fun with those nunchucks, guys. Have a happy Thanksgiving if I'm not going to see you before then, and I will have another video for you the next week. Let's bow out. Ready, focus, respect. What do you say at the end of class? You are welcome. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I will live by the principles of black belt: honesty, courtesy, integrity, self-control, perseverance, and indomitable spirit. What kind of school is this? Yes, it is. One more bow. All right, good job today, guys, and I will see you soon.